Hello, class. We are moving into week 7 of the Advanced Plant Management course. And this video is for week 7 inventory assignment. Last week we did week 6, and I'm going to do a little bit of review this week just to catch up. So let's take a look at what's required for week 7. Up on your screen is the assignment instructions. These instructions are in the assignment. Down at the bottom, you're going to have two files in there. One of them will be this file, and the other one will be a blank warehouse storage calculator like you used in week 6. So what we're looking for is two things this week. The first thing is we want to find the total space needed for all parts. Last week, we sorted for R6, and those were just the international parts. And we used our calculator where we copied and pasted from our master database and put those into the space calculator and came up with our answers. We're going to be doing the same thing this week with a larger database. This week, we will not have to sort anything, and we will have to copy and paste the entire database into the calculator. And I'm going to cover that in a minute. The second thing that we want to get this week is the investment for all small lot racks. And if you recall, if you look at week 6 in the calculator, there's a box right above where the square footage is displayed, where it calls out the number of racks. I believe the number of racks for week 6 was 5. For this week, it's going to be much larger because we're not doing any sorting, and it'll have to encompass all of the parts. So that's the requirement for this week. So let's stop share here and let's go right to the master database. Up on your screen, we have the master database. Remember, I instructed you that this was going to be a lot easier if you came up with one database, call it a master database, and then take that database and copy and paste it into any tab you want and do the required sorting. So basically, the original database here is pulled up from the course. The master database is that original copy and pasted into this tab where we hid all of the columns we didn't want. We also we added these 5 elements up here, weekly, daily, length, width, and height. And then we populated these 5. And you use that for week 6. Week 5, 6, and 7. In week 5, we just took that master database and we sorted over here on the daily column by putting the arrows in using the slide across and go up to data and hit filter. Those little arrows show up, and we sorted high to low. In week 6, what we did, same thing. We going across here. If those little arrows aren't there, remember you go across all the way and then go up to data and hit filter and they show up. So what we did here is we sorted for R6. If we hit on that, we can see that there's a little checkbox in R6 and the rest of them are blank. When that situation is correct, then we hit OK and everything sorts to R6. This is the database that we copied and pasted into the calculator for week 6. For week 7, we take the master data file and we copy and paste it into week 7. This is an exact duplicate of this master file, okay? There is no sorting required at all this week, you will have to copy and paste this whole database into the calculator. And so basically, let's take a look at the calculator. We'll get out of there. Calculator is up on your screen now, and this calculator is also in the assignment in one of the files down at the bottom. This is the completely filled out, other than one column that I did not fill out. I did that to speed up. You all know how to copy and paste by now, but I am going to copy and paste one column in here to make a point. And so let's get out of this and go back to the database. So what are we looking for here? We're looking for the height. So let's copy this height column. This database has over 2,000 line items. Actually, it has 2,086 line items. If we compare that to the week 6 database that we sorted to R6, this database is a lot smaller. So what's going to happen in week 7 is when we click on this and start dragging down to copy, it's going to take a long time to get to the bottom. And you're going to have to hold that left mouse key down all the way down here. And we'll just kind of show you what I'm talking about here. You know, we're down to maybe 1,500 now. There, we're starting to slow down. There it is. So we're going to make sure we get all the boxes. We copy that. Then we go over to the, let's get out of this share. Let's go over to the calculator. When I put that in there and copy it, I want to copy it using the 1, 2, 3 copy. So that goes in. And obviously what happened last week happens here again. The little triangle shows up. We want to click on that and that convert that to a number. Okay. So this is a completed database now. What are we looking for? We're looking for the number, the answer over here. And the square footage is 596, 357, and we have 125 in the number of racks. So that's what you're looking for. Obviously, again, I'm giving you the number so you can check your work. And, you know, this is a learning exercise. Getting the number is one thing. Knowing how to manipulate the Excel with large databases is something else. That's the point that we're learning this week. So the numbers basically what I'm looking for when you submit. I want 2 files. I want your master database, and then I want your calculator with the entries in it that you're going to show me for the assignment. Okay, so that's what we're looking for this week. So that's it for this video, and I will put this video in the assignment itself, and I will put it and I will send it out on an announcement. It'll come out to you on Monday morning, about 8 o'clock. I'll delay that, and we'll get it out about 8 o'clock Monday morning. So good luck on week 7.